Looking for inspiration in every brushstroke and a story behind every design, Alice Lee, illustrator, muralist, and ceramicist, joins us today to share her creative journey, her work for brands like Uniqlo and National Geographic, and how she brings her Bay Area roots and Chinese American heritage to life through art. Alice, thanks for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, you are just so talented. I was looking at your website today at all of your different artworks, and I can't believe that you started drawing at the age of 21.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you discovered at 21 that you had this talent.
Well, I always loved doodling when I was younger, but it's never something that I took seriously as a child. I think a lot of kids are discouraged from following the arts as a serious path. But after I graduated from college, in my adulthood, I really had more of the freedom in my life to pursue it. So I kind of learned on the job while I was doing a different job, and yeah, now I'm an illustrator.
Yes, and how are you bringing, your roots into every single one of your pieces? And I read that it's really important for you to inspire, youth with kind of bringing that cultural tie in now. Why is that so important to you?
Yeah, well, to answer your first question, I think that my cultural heritage just comes through very naturally in my style. Like, I did hear once that your style is like handwriting. It's just natural and innate to everyone, so whatever you care about comes through. And it's really special to me. Like, I hope that I could maybe show my younger self or all the, young kids out there that like a path in the arts is totally possible.
Yes, and why was that so important for you to tell your younger self that?
Yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area, and my parents immigrated here from a different country. And so I think growing up, like, oftentimes something that a lot of Asian American kids hear is like, don't go into the arts, pursue STEM or something more stable. And it's because our parents want the best for us, but they might not be aware of all the possibilities in the arts that, you can pursue.
Yes.
So I think just being out there and being like existence proof of sorts that it is possible to make a career, especially in like this new generation.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's really special.
I love that. I love that you are wanting to be an inspiration and just showing that there is a path that exists, that you can do this and be so successful and have fun with it.
Yeah.
One of the things that really shines through in a lot of your works is your love for the Bay Area. You have murals all over the Bay. Why is it so important to you to highlight the Bay Area and San Francisco through your works?
Yeah, well, I think it just comes so naturally to me. So I grew up in the Bay Area, and then in my adulthood, I moved up to the city, to San Francisco, where I've been ever since. And I just really love living here. Like, it's so inspiring to me. The nature, I mean, we've got the ocean, we've got the forest, but also like the beautiful views and like the fog that rolls in that's very moody. And I've never lived in a place like this. It's so beautiful. And so I think, the inspiration just shines through because the Bay is beautiful.
Yeah, it's true. When you're driving around anywhere, the scenery is just so, so beautiful. So it's very easy to be inspired.
Yeah.
All of that inspiration is going to be presented now in your collaboration with Uniqlo. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, I have been a Uniqlo fan for a very long time. So when I got the email from them, I like screamed, literally. And so this collab that I've designed with them, we've released the first half of it. And the designs are all inspired by the things I love about SF in the Bay Area. So we've got the cable cars, as well as like dogs. My dog Mochi is in the foreground. This design that I'm wearing right now, it's of me or a character looking out at the Golden Gate Bridge. And I kind of thought, like, oftentimes when we're going on adventures around the Bay, you'll see like the Golden Gate Bridge or Suzhou Tower just like peeking out from the corner. So I kind of wanted to like illustrate that.
Yeah. And
so this is available now at Uniqlo Valley Fair. And then the second half will be releasing next year, or this year.
Later this year. Well, congratulations. That is so, so cool. What does it mean to you and your younger self, the young doodler, that your artwork is getting to this worldwide stage with these huge brands?
It means so much. It's so special to me. I think when I was younger, I didn't feel like I could pursue art because it didn't feel like a real possibility. But now that it's unfolding, like the dream is unfolding, it's so meaningful to me because I'm kind of proving it to her too.
Yes, of course. And one last thing, because I heard you say that you feel that art is in everyone and they just have to unleash it. What would you say to, anyone about letting out their inner artist?
Well, I always say that drawing or creativity is like a six-pack. Everyone has a six-pack, but for some people, you know, it's more defined because they've exercised it more. But everyone has a six-pack, you know? So everyone has creativity within them. Maybe you feel rusty because you haven't exercised that muscle, but you could start every day just by taking a pencil and a piece of scrap paper and just doodle, just let yourself draw.
Okay, all right, Alice, well, congratulations on your partnership with Uniqlo and all these big brands. Your work is just so beautiful, and I love that everyone gets to see it around the Bay Area as we just catch it on murals, you know, in special parts out in the Bay Area. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.